A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And throughout history, all so-called civilized people have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking, they have lost touch with reality. Now, if you're thinking to yourself right now, damn, that's the best YouTube intro I've ever heard, well, that's because those weren't my actual words. The quote that you just heard was from a very wise man known as Alan Watts. And I wanted to spend this video talking not just about overthinking, but about how this chatter in the skull, as Mr. Watts puts it, can be incredibly destructive to your mental health. I would know firsthand because I believe I've actually been going through the effects of it lately. You know, it kind of feels like ever since school started, I've just become like more and more isolated, just inside my own head. You know, I've been making less friends, less videos, just less good memories in general. You know, life as a whole just kind of like it's like going through on and off cycles of just suck, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Like I'm a very weird person when it comes to emotions and like how I'm feeling. Like one day I'll feel like I'm riding on cloud nine, I'm doing amazing, and the next I'll like quite literally just be like on the verge of a freaking mental breakdown. But yeah, I've been more leaning towards the negative side recently, and it's not been great, you know. Like it feels like I can't even find enjoyment in the stuff that I used to love doing, or stuff that I'm supposed to love doing. Maybe that's why I don't like doing it anymore. I just keep saying to myself, you need to be doing this to be an interesting person. Like, it's like I'm thinking my life is a f***ing college resume. Like, every time I get into something good, like, that I like doing, like video editing or art, or like even building like cosplay or something, that's something I go on and off about. Like one day, I'll be working on something super cool, and the next I'll be like, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This feels like a school project. It feels like homework. That's something I've struggled with for a while. If you saw the most recent videos on my channel, you can kind of probably see where this whole downward spiral kind of started. You know, and I feel like it just keeps getting worse and worse. I mean, looking back, if you go and watch the most recent videos on my channel and just like look through them all, you can kind of see where the freaking downward spiral started, you know? And it just kept getting worse and worse until I finally just completely stopped posting altogether. And, you know, looking back on everything, I kind of feel like this is all because I just have been spending too much time inside my head. You know, keeping all those negative feelings, all those stupid, nonsensical thoughts that don't make any sense just up in there, just not telling anyone, not writing them down, just leaving them up there to rot. And, you know, the quote that I said earlier, it's really started to resonate with me now more than ever. Like this is a quote that I used in like my very first video on this whole Rocket League commentary phase of my YouTube channel, and it's only really started to make like really like a ton of sense to me now because I can actually relate to this. I've just been thinking way too much. I know that sounds stupid when I say it out loud, but like I've just been just like this hermit, like whatever that you'd use for the term for someone that just doesn't talk to anyone, that just keeps like burrowing their problems up in their skull, just not doing anything about it. And you know, I made this video just so I could tell you, don't do that, man. Like it's really not worth it. I don't even know why you'd want to do it. I don't know why I spend so much time in my own brain, you know, just thinking about stuff that doesn't make any sense, that isn't able to benefit me in any way whatsoever. It's like there's a person up there just yelling at me every single day. You need to do this. You're a failure. You can't do this. What is wrong with you? Why aren't you being productive? It's just, I just need to let it all out, if that makes any sense. I sound like a f***ing depressed anime character right now, but I honestly don't care. I just need to talk about stuff, about anything. You know? It's a good thing. It's a good thing to do. Back in the early days of this phase of my channel, I won't say like at the beginning of my channel, I've had like so many other just YouTube channels in their entirety, so many other videos about different stuff that have all just flopped. And I feel like this is the one thing that I can just keep doing sustainably. All I need to do is have the mental fortitude to just get on and just record stuff consistently. That's the only thing I'm missing. But, you know, looking back on things, most of the problems and anxiety I've been facing, you know, they're all just these mental injuries caused by my inability to just, you know, get my shit together and stop overthinking every single thing in my life. And so that's really what this video is for. Now, this isn't just some Dear Diary, make me feel better, fix all my problems, kind of just low effort YouTube journal. This is an invitation to you, the viewer, and anyone else watching, just, you know, just to share what's going on in your life. You know, every so often we all need a breath of fresh air. We all need to air out the sad, anxious mess of a bedroom that our mind is sometimes, you know? So, here's my advice. If you can relate to anything I said in this video, just talk to someone. If you're an introvert like me and don't like talking about your feelings with others, I totally get that. It's fine. Just at least write it down. Make a comment. Write a Google Doc. Start something. Talk to yourself. You know, people say that talking to yourself is the thing that makes you sound like a crazy person. Who's more crazy? Just think about it. The guy that sits in his room every single day, he has like depression, he's got anxiety, and he just doesn't do anything. He's just silent all the time. Whenever he talks to people, it's all fake. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this, but we'll get back to the thing. Here's my advice. If you can relate to anything I said in this video, just write it down. Leave all of your irrational skull chatter in the comments. Just do something with it. Because I'm telling you, man, if you keep yourself bottled up for the rest of your life and don't talk to anyone about what goes on inside your brain, don't even talk to yourself, it's not going to end well. So, I just wanted to put that out there because this is a rabbit hole that I have fallen down so many times, and I just want to help other people that are dealing with this. I want to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistakes that I do. But yeah, anyways, thanks for stopping by. I hope you found this video helpful some way, and I'll see you later. Peace.